Hi there and welcome to episode 18 of our Minecraft Survival Let's Play series. Look at this giant letter H with all the villagers stuffed inside it. Looks pretty cool, I think. I'm stood atop a big mountain here, just looking down on a beautiful creation. And today I think what we're going to do is, as we discussed in the last episode, we need more things to be spawning and more things to be collected by this cool little contraption. So what we're going to do today is make a start on some sort of creep farm. Some sort of mob farm around about here, I think. I think the idea is we're going to have a couple of them or a few different things dotted around the area that all feed into this contraption. So I think what we're going to do first is create some sort of mob farm. Oh look, there's an iron golem just spawning. That's cool. Good to see it in action. So yeah, what we're going to do is do some sort of creep farm around about here that'll feed into this area here and give us creepers, skeletons, zombies and all that sort of stuff. And then we can, once we've got that going, we can sort out the actual sorting centre, which is underground over there. You can kind of see a little bit of brickwork underwater over there. Sort out that item sorting system so that it handles all of the extra goodies that everyone's going to drop. So I think what we're going to make it out of is... Oof, that was close. What we're going to make it out of is iron, because we've got a large amount of iron right now. So let's go and have a look at how much iron we've actually got. Okay, so this column here is the iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 and a bit chests, double chests full of iron. So that'll be, I think that'll be enough, to be honest. So let's make a start on grabbing some of this and some of this. And that'll do for now, I think, because we can't fit any more in our inventory. And let's go and build some iron blocks. This will take a while. I think 10 stacks of iron, maybe? Should do it? Something like that. Yeah, I'll get, what, 10 stacks of iron? Yeah, 10 stacks of iron blocks will do. Okay, so got the 10 stacks of iron blocks in the inventory now. So, let's figure out where we're going to put this. I've got 27 hoppers with us. So, they're going to have to come from around here somewhere. Hello. So, where are they going to come from? They're going to come from about here. And I want to make it as far away from this as, well, as we need to be, really. And we need to get rid of this mountain as well, or some of it at least. So let's just dig this area out here. And we'll need to shove in some sand, fill this area in. Just like that. And then crack on with this. Not quite sure where we're going to end up yet. You know what, this is as good a place as any. Let's start here, and what we'll do as well is, oh, it's nearly night time, is the base of this is going to be similar to the base of this over here. Although, actually, we want to put that one back, don't we? So this will be the walkway. So this is going to be the walkway here, like so. And then when we get down to here, at the end, we'll want some sort of like 2x2 area. So if that's the walkway, it'll be something along these lines, like so. Something like that. If you can see what I mean. And that'll be our box, that'll be our collection area. We're going to have just a little 2x2 collection area. And that should be big enough for anything to drop down and be consumed by the drop height. So it's going to be 40 above this is where we're going to start. And we really need to go and get some sleep or something. But yeah, 40 above that is where we're going to start. And then everything should drop into there and feed into the main system. So that'll be pretty cool. So that'll be there. There'll be a kind of river going that direction to drop people down, and then we'll have some sort of mob spawning area in the middle there. And I think things are starting to spawn, so we have a bed somewhere around here, do we? There it is. Beautiful. Let's go to sleep. Okay. So, there we have our completed extension. So now it's just a case of actually building above this and creating something to be proud of. So we've got loads of iron here. Let's go cracking. We want to go at least 40 up. So I'd say potentially even 40 up from here. So let's start, I'd say, around about here. So 1, 2, 3, 9, 40. So this is 40 up, and this is very high. Luckily for me, we're just above a river, so if I need to jump down, I can just jump straight into that river. But, oh god, where have I actually started here? I've started in the corner, so that's fine. Let's go and build out like this, and then if I build around, is this right? So if that's in the corner, no, that's not right. That's one corner, so we want to build over here and out from there and build a square for everything to drop into. So this will be our dropper right here, and we'll line this with glass as well. Oh, we've already run out of one stack of iron. So that's going to be our main drop area, and we'll probably fill in these corners as well at some point, and fill it in with glass so you can see everything dropping down. That'll be really cool. But from here, what we want to do next is create some sort of river to flow everything down to here. So let's go up one level. I'm holding down shift to make sure that I don't drop anywhere. And we're going to go along this direction. So let's go here like this. And I think it's 6 or 7 that we want to go across, so that we can actually have water flowing. Yeah, and the idea is the mobs will just all drop down there and die, and I'm not going to, hopefully not going to fall. Although I should probably get rid of some of this stuff if I'm working up here. If I do fall, I don't want anything to be damaged or lost. So yeah, we'll have to think about that one. But yeah, I'm just going to crack on building this, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, here is our collection area. So monsters will drop into here by some sort of mechanism, and then flow slowly but surely down to the other end. This looks a little bit strange, but it actually does work, and I'm not going to fall down there because I will die. So I'm going to figure out a way to get out of here now. Up onto here maybe? Yes. And then jump onto here and get rid of that. Cool. So yes, that works beautifully well. Next step is just to create a some sort of mechanism to actually drop mobs into here. So yeah, need to figure that one out. And I have this beautiful sand tower that was 1 block away that I used to get up. I think I'll go down the easy way actually. Geronimo! Whee! Splash. Fun, I like that. Oh yes, I dropped a load of iron blocks down here. Don't want to lose those. Nearly out of iron blocks actually. I thought that 10 stacks of iron blocks would be good enough, but no, we have just over 2 or 3 stacks left, I think. I'm just checking the river to see if there's any more iron. Yes, there is. There's some. So the next section, I think we won't use iron. We'll probably use something like sandstone, because there is just so much sandstone that we have an abundance of here. Check that out, a full double chest's worth of sandstone just from this area here. So I think we'll probably do that. So yeah, gonna try and figure out some way of getting a mob trap up there. Well, I fell to my death and I died. And yes, I thought that I was above the metal bits, but I wasn't, and decided to dig straight down and fell here and died. So yes, that was an experience. Need to sort out my inventory again now. But yeah, ran into a little bit of a problem. Well, a problem from my perspective at least, is that there aren't an odd number of blocks in here, so we can't have 3 dispensers. We have to have 2.5 or something along those lines. So I'm going to extend this out by just 1 block, just so it makes it a little bit more even. Yeah, we need to get back up there now, so back to it, I guess. Okay, so we now have 2 levels of mob spawning potential in this little mob trap here. What the plan is oh, probably shouldn't do that. Essentially, we'll have dispensers, 3 dispensers per side, which will dispense a little bucket of water, which will fill this area up, pushing any mobs down into the collection area down there. They'll all then flow into the bottom bit over here, which will then cause them to fall down to their deaths, which would be great. And I've only got 3 dispensers, so they're currently around there somewhere. So I need to just clean this up and crack on. Now I'm going to leave it here for today actually, because this has taken me a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. So I'm going to continue next episode with actually finishing this off. I've also started to do this ring around here. This will be where the redstone goes in the iron blocks here. So yeah, bring it to a close there. As ever, I'll say thank you very much for watching, and let's go and have a look at see what this looks like from below, shall we? Let's take a dive off here one last time. Oh, it's beautiful. Massive box in the middle of the desert. Awesome. Oh, and there's a zombie over there saying hello to the villagers. Cool. Well, like I said, I'll leave it there. I'll say thank you very much for watching. Until next time. Bye bye now.